Sean is in Tower Hamlets. Sean, good evening. What's your question?
Hi, good evening. I just wanted to find out, last month I've had COVID symptoms. I called up my employers. I've explained I have COVID symptoms. They basically told me to come to my workplace way outside so that my supervisor could take me to do the medical. After that, 2 days' time, it was positive. So they've not only put me or my colleagues at risk, they've also put the members of public at risk because I've exposed, like so many places, I had to use public transport. And I've used about 6 different transport to get to my workplace. Now, I just want to find out, have they breached health and safety?
Oh, my goodness. Certainly they have, Sean. I'm assuming, Sean, that they didn't have one of those rapid flow antigen tests where they just get a swab from the back of your throat and 15 minutes later they know the result and they do it in the office. Did they take you off to a clinic to get the test?
They took me off to another place to actually get that done. But they didn't believe me because I've been bullied previously, victimized as well. So no one, every person who's actually called up to say that they have symptoms, they've been told to stay home. It's only me who they told me to.
You've been treated differently.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. Sean, has there been a problem with you before, any sort of disciplinary problem about your levels of sickness absence?
Yes, there has been. And this is due to, the first one was due to acting at work. Second one was due to one of my management was very rude.
Okay, and
other staff.
Does the nature of the disciplinary action that's been taken involve any allegations that you're either making up or exaggerating the extent of your illness? Not at all. So it's just over the amount of sickness rather than doubt that you're really suffering from sickness?
Yeah.
Right. And are you on a final warning for absence?
Yes, I am.
You are? Okay. So what do you think should have happened here? You think you should have been taken at your word and allowed to stay at home?
Well, as all the other staff, what they've done is they basically told them to call NHS.
Yep.
COVID line.
Yep.
They would get the test, or the employer would actually send the test to your home address.
Okay, so here's the position. Number one, you have been treated badly. I don't think anyone would disagree with that. Number two, I'm afraid I'm not at all confident that you have any legal claim against your employer. Possibly you have a constructive dismissal claim if you resign quickly, but that involves you resigning and you probably don't want to go there. But you don't have any civil claim because they haven't actually breached any legal rights of yours. They've breached general health and safety laws, they've breached government guidance, but they've not breached any of your employment rights. And as a result of that, because you can't show that you've suffered any additional illness or extended symptoms from being dragged into the workplace, you don't have a legal claim against them. However, if you fancied tipping them off anonymously to the health and safety executive, my goodness, I think half the UK would be thanking you and applauding you for doing that, Sean, because it sounds like your employers are just appalling.
Yeah, they've risked members of public because of me, because I've touched so many places in the underground, the DLR, the C2C.
Yep. Yeah, it's just shocking. I don't think it's a legal issue, but definitely, if you feel like doing so, report them to the health and safety executive, and you can do that anonymously. Sean, how are you now? Are you over the symptoms?
Even after the COVID, I'm having this symptoms called long COVID.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm not feeling well. I feel weak, breathless, headache. Even my employers, they don't want to. They're just treating me unfairly.
Okay, Sean, well, I do hope you recover quickly, and I wish you a very, very speedy recovery. I'm just gobsmacked at how appalling your employer's behaviour is, but as I say, I don't think there's a legal claim there. Thank you so much for your call. Tim is in Scunthorpe. Tim, good evening. What's your question?